Hi YouTube! It's good to see you again. We are here with a video that covers the monkey paw, which we will actually show you how to find the wishes, what you can wish for, because what the monkey paw does, a new cursed possession, which also shows up over here, not that one, over here in your cursed possession area. You will need to specifically get this one. If you get any of the other ones, this one does not trigger. And once you have it, picked it up, it gets up, put in a really spooky, awesome looking jar in your lobby. Now, you can get it on any map at all, but on Sunny Meadows is where you find the answers as to what wishes you can actually do with it. So if you go into your journal, the items page, and flip, you will have here a description of the monkey paw as well as listing the found wishes. So you don't need to find them to activate the wishes, but finding them, you'll always have a recollection of what you have here. We'll also explain what they do once we have shown where to find all of them, and then we'll showcase a few of them so you get a taste for what they do, but all of them is kind of tricky to trigger, especially since at least one of them does require multiplayer, it seems like right now. So, I've changed my custom settings to be fast, I have infinite sprint and a few other factors, so not too important for this, but now we'll show you where you can find these wishes, if that is something that you might be struggling with yourself. They're spread out all over the map. So, I'm gonna bring some good lighting here. I don't think we really need anything else, I guess. So, let's just go. And yes, alerts are off. For those wondering why I said that, I was asked in the chat, so they really wanted an answer. Not really relevant for if you're watching through YouTube. So hi YouTube, you don't need to worry about the alerts. They're not scary. So anyway, when you go in here, you actually have the first one over here, which is the not that blue. There we go. The I wish to see the ghost wish, which we will explain what these do later, all compiled into one moment. And over here, in the other room opposite, we have the second wish. So they're pretty close to each other, these two. I wish for anything. Beyond that, you have another close one. A third one that is over here in the chapel. On this here location. And this one is the I wish for activity. I mean, technically, I don't need to throw the flashlight away. There we go. So, when you have found those, the fastest one might be to go down here, because the downstairs office over here is where you have another one, which is the I wish to be safe. From here, you can go a few different ways to find the other ones, but I would basically go over here first, because you have two in this direction. And one of them is going to be in this hallway, so you just keep walking, and eventually you'll find a bed of a kind over here. I don't think it was this one. Yeah, actually it was. There we go. I wish to leave. But if you continue, you do have some bonus ones, which aren't actually a thing that shows up in your journal, but instead shows you that you can also wish for sunrise, fog, clear sky, snow, and rain. So you can actually change the weather effect, and we'll showcase that later to show how cool it looks. It does come with a side effect, these wishes. So if you do a wish, you will get a benefit with a negative aspect. And sometimes, with some of them, which I'll explain later, it seems like the negative is not guaranteed, but more of a potential risk, kind of like the tarot cards. So now we can go over here to the restricted area. And in the restricted area, you also have a hallway, which is over here. On this table, which is 2 rooms beyond the, like, the squishy room over there. I wish for knowledge is this one. Now, if you continue onwards, there will be a staircase over here. And if you go up here and in here to the female dorm, all the way at the far end of this, like, female, like, wing, you'll find I wish the ghost was trapped. And then we have 2 more to go to. And these are the kitchen, and the classroom. So let's go and show those rooms too. And after that, we can go to the chapel, or the entrance area rather, and show how it looks when you change the weather, as well as choosing another one to use too. So here is the kitchen one, a wish for sanity, which is on this table. And then the last one, the classroom, which is nearby over here around the corner. So that one is in this room. Bada bing, a wish for life. So when you have found them and picked them up and everything, you will have them registered here. You didn't need to pick them up to actually be able to use the wishes, but it may be good if you ever like struggle with remembering what they are. Now they're written down in your book. So the monkey paw itself will spawn in different locations depending on what map you're on. And here on the Sunny Meadows map, you have the usual place for the cursed possessions, and the monkey paw spawns here. So the first thing we can showcase is what it looks like when you ask for weather. So as we can see here, we have rain. I wish for sunrise. That is so cool. So you do lose a bit of sanity when you use a wish like that. So as you can see, I shouldn't have this low sanity from all the running there. With the settings I have, it shouldn't drain that fast. So we did lose a bit of sanity. Now, no matter what sanity you have, you will also have another wish here we can show, the wish for sanity, which will actually give you 50% sanity, no matter if you have higher or lower, from what we have discovered. And then we'll explain what the other ones do too. I wish for sanity. There we go. Depending on what ghost you have, this could also instantly trigger a hunt if it's very aggressive, because at 50% is a threshold where you'll otherwise get hunts. So, a wish to see the ghost has a type of summoning circle type of event that will summon the ghost to you. It turns off the breaker, it starts a hunt, and you, in other words, have no light. So you want to be prepared to have some lighting probably, and a camera so you can take a photo. It's a really cool thing. A wish for sanity, you get 50% sanity, and then your sanity drains faster. It's like kind of like your sanity got cursed. So your sanity either goes up or down to 50%. A wish for life, from what we have scienced, revives another player, but seems to have a little bug right now at the release where the host might not be possible to revive. But so if it doesn't work, it might be a bug, but according to sources, some people say that you might risk dying when you revive a friend. So sometimes the wisher dies, but in exchange, you at least revived your friend. I wish to leave unlocks the door out of the building, but it doesn't stop a hunt if a hunt is happening. And it also means that you have to, in other words, get out faster into hiding regardless. But it can be useful if you want to leave during a hunt. But do beware, because there's also a very big speed decrease once you use it. So you probably want to use this one near the exit. So once the door unlocks, you can just go out, even though you're very slow for 5 seconds. I wish for activity. This one breaks the breaker and will be so you can turn it on ever again. They will also lock the door out of the house for a few minutes and also increase the activity of the ghost for a set amount of time. We don't know if it's gonna be permanent, 20 seconds or anything. There's a few different theories or feelings people are getting from this since it's only been out for a day. But we do know it increases activity, it locks the door, and it breaks the breaker. So you do have those things in there that may, well, not cause any danger, but can give a lot of answers. I wish the ghost was trapped seems vague and mild at the moment. The ghost being trapped seems to only kind of do like the Yuri smudge thing. It gets the ghost to its room, and it locks the wisher in the room it's in. So if you're in the ghost room, you're locked in with the ghost. If you're in another room, then you're locked in there, and after a minute, it starts a hunt. There might be more to this that we haven't discovered, but it could also just be that this wish is there because of another wish, which we'll name lost after these two. I wish to be safe is... I actually don't remember exactly what it did. Does Shad have any refresher on what this did? Because I wish to be safe opens up a hiding spot and breaks the lights in the room, I think. So if you're in a room and you have a blocked hiding spot, you can wish, I wish to be safe, and then that hiding spot opens up. So you will have access to hiding. But when I used it earlier, lights broke it once, so breaks lights in the current room seems to be the way it is. Thank you, Shad. And then I wish for knowledge. This one is my favorite because it's so badass. You will have your sight diminished. No matter if the lights are on, your sight goes really bad, your hearing goes really bad. It's permanent for the rest of the map, but as a exchange, it will scratch out one of the evidences as well as all the ghosts. So if it scratches out freezing temps, all these names are scratched out and you cannot, it doesn't look like just like this. It's really aggressively scratched out. So you get some knowledge, but at the cost of sight and hearing, making it harder to get the other ones. So, the last wish is I wish for anything, which randomizes any of these wishes, and any wish can only be done once. It seems to only give you one charge of one wish, and depending on your multiplier in difficulty, you have either 5, 4, or 3 wishes available. So, you just wish accordingly to what you might want to focus on. So, that's what the Monkey Paw does. I hope this video helped, so you now know where to get the wishes, how to do the wishes, and what they do, and to get to see some of them firsthand. I could showcase a few more, but I figure it might be exciting to get to experience it by yourself as you test these out. If you have any other discoveries you want to share with us, feel free to leave a comment in below the video in the YouTube comments there. If you liked the video, feel free to like. Thank you if you subscribed, and hope you'll have an absolutely amazing day. Hi, take care, and Octoluia. Bye-bye. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Bye.